What is up, guys? Dashing here, bringing you episode 554 of Community Universe Mode and edition number 148 of, well, Sunday Night Genesis for another action-packed episode. Before we go on our cheeky Christmas break, but we will be back next Sunday in exactly 1 week for the 4th annual CMV Tag Team Cup, emanating, as always, live from Tokyo, Japan. But man, oh man, oh man. What a way to kick things off as Bob Luger has returned to his home, reclaiming the throne, is what he has said he's going to do. And immediately making it very clear that he is on the side of the regime in the CMV Civil War Part 2. Pat LaFave revealing that he signed Bob Luger to a contract before Cass LaFave returned, and now Cass and Pat sharing the role as general manager for Genesis. Bob Luger being given the opportunity by Pat to be able to pick his first opponent, and well, in order to try and get under the skin of Xander Slade, his former Click brother, Luger chose Reese Ortiz. This is how can you explain it? What a show where Tops Newsom is going to be challenging Pat LaFave for the Alpha World Championship inside of a steel cage per the order of the board of directors. Relaying that information through Cass before the show started. And we have got Matt Devious versus Brett Angel 1-on-1 too, on top of just a ton of other great matches. Oh, no. I have to skip this. You didn't see it. I didn't get around. Oh, no. I didn't get around to changing the entrance. My bad. Bob Luger doesn't make his entrance to entertain the fans. And Reese Ortiz, the 4th annual Cyborg Invitational winner, former Trios champion, the man who next Sunday, teaming with Joshua, was a part of that Tag Team Cup, representing the Rebellion. First time encounter here. You know, it's becoming more and more clear that Pat LaFave's regime is crumbling around him. Just look at how he was treating Xander Slate earlier tonight before the show started. That's what led to this match, as I touched on. But Bob Luger, the 3rd ever CMV Alpha World Champion, a 2-time Alpha World Champion, was fired last season. It was that match he had against Elijah Stewart at Homecoming, where if he lost, he would be fired by general manager Cass LaFave. Thus, he took his ball and went to Unmatched, but with Unmatched coming to an end, Pat LaFave sneaking in that contract. You know that Cass LaFave is the furthest thing from happy to see Bob Luger back on her show. Trio punches right to the face, not knocking Bob Luger down. He ran to the ring. I made the mistake of not changing the regime's entrance. That was my bad. Bob Luger needs no entrance, okay? That's just how much of a legend he is. Tries for a kick to the back, moves out of the way, notice Reese Ortiz, Pat LaFave to be here ringside. Think that he'd be in the back, getting ready for his steel cage title defense against Tops Newsom. It was last week that Pat LaFave was supposed to defend his title against Tops after the Puppet won that Battle Royal to earn the championship match, but Pat and the rest of the regime bounced. They left the arena. As per the order of the board of directors, though, Pat must defend his title tonight, or he will be stripped and fired. Lateral press by Luger, only a 1 count. I thought Pandora was the puppet master. Scottish sickle. As far as I'm aware, Reese Ortiz not Scottish. Face smash. Luger getting his nose bent in a way it should not. You know, like I said that these two have never met before, but it's the reputation of Bob Luger precedes him. Reese Ortiz is not going to be taking it easy on the beach blonde-haired machine. I will give Luger credit. He is looking swole. He is looking the best shape I've ever seen him in. I didn't get to catch him a whole lot while he was on unmatched. It is good to have him back, because I might not love his attitude, his personality, how he carries himself. There's no denying Bob Luger can create magic in that ring. I don't know my lore. Irish whip into the corner. Bob Luger drop kick to the lower back while Pat LaFave, the current CMV Alpha World Champion, cheers him on. Pat's gotta love seeing Reese Ortiz get the boots. 1. Getting but only the count of uno. Irish whip back into the corner. Reese Ortiz looking for his Haluva kick. I was thinking, but back elbow into a CCS Enziguri is instead. What do we find? Watch out, referee Tyson. Don't need you taking a bump so early. Up next after this, guys, an 8-man tag team match featuring 4 of the teams involved in next Sunday's Tag Team Cup, live from Tokyo, Japan. The Kingdom gonna team with the Outlaws against the Street Gods and Vintage. We also got, El Tejera one-on-one with the brand new light heavyweight champion Flatters, and, in the co-main event, Braxton Sutter one-on-one with the returning Josh Wolf. We have not seen Wolf since Death Wish, where, of course, Pat LaFave retained the Alpha World title with Sutter against Josh in a handicap match. The Vessel of Fenrir going to have the pleader all by himself. Is that a good thing or not, though? I don't think so. Uh-oh, Bob Luger turning to the hard camera so everybody gets a good look. Coney Island Cyclone. Not going to be enough to keep down Reese, though. Swings the knee around. You know, we're talking about, you know, all these other people, how they might feel with Bob Luger's return. What about Tim? Face smash again. Reese Ortiz very, very adamant, trying to rearrange Bob Luger's facial features. Super kick to the knee. Catches the leg, though. An elbow right to the calf, and then a European uppercut. Drags the legs to the center of the ring. Oh, Bob Luger with a heel hook here. Trying to tear apart the knee of Reese Ortiz, who's just writhing in agony. Reese Ortiz hobbling to a vertical base, catches Luger, just throws him out of the ring. And showing off those 18-inch pythons, brother. Rob, wow! A scoop slam onto the apron. Reese Ortiz just bending over like water gliding over a rock or something in a stream. Pump handle driver to follow it up. Luger intent on destroying Ortiz here. Not only on behalf of Pat, I'm sure, but also further trying to irritate Xander Slate. Count of 5 right now. Bob Luger getting thrown all about the ringside area. We're getting dangerously close. Luger's face connecting with the ring post. Ortiz, though, if he's going to get this win, he wants it to be definitive. You know what defeating Bob Luger could do for him? Be a huge old W for the Rebellion, but for Ortiz specifically, roll through air raid siren neck breaker. And a tweet, guys, from Josh Wolf says, how long has it been, Luger? Of course, it's like you to pick the wrong side of the battle. Hope I get to fight you next. Oh, Luger landing out of nowhere! And that is just how quickly the work ethic Titan can put you down. 1, 2. Surprisingly, it is not enough. And look at Luger's reaction. He's beside him. I can't believe it. Pulling out himself saying, I'm the man. I'm the legend. Elbow directly to the face, and Luger's movie star good looks are in jeopardy. Helluva kick coming through town. 1, 2, 3. Reese Ortiz, what has just bested Luger? What an upset to open the show. Nope. No, do not fall for it, Reese. Ortiz offering a handshake. Don't do it, though. You should know better, Ortiz. Oh, but Bob grabs him by the arm, over the shoulders. Coney Island Cyclone by the work ethic Titan, the dastardly son of a gun. Ortiz so overzealous in victory that he forgot who exactly he was standing in the ring with. And now Luger, even in defeat, is the one who's left standing. Well, we are just one match in, and it is already a roller coaster of emotions. Reese Ortiz gets the upset of the century over Bob Luger, but then Luger lays him out with a Coney Island Cyclone. Now we are getting a glimpse of next Sunday's 4th annual CMV Tag Team Cup, guys, live from Tokyo, Japan. 4 of the 8 teams scheduled to appear. The Kingdom with the Outlaws taking on the Street Gods, and vintage, very festive look they've got. Remember, still to come tonight, Tops Newsome challenges Pat LaFave inside of a steel cage for the Alpha World title. Braxton Sutter and Josh Wolf go one-on-one. Brett Angel, the international champion, against the dastardly Matt Devious in the main event. You do not want to miss any of it. This is the official debut of the Kingdom's Joe Dirt and Max Ryder, the last ever unmatched tag team champions. I love some good panning shots. And although their leader, George King, absent from the show, his Knights coming to collect. That is Joe Dirt on the left, Max Ryder to the right. First round matchup, and next Sunday's Tag Team Cup actually going to see the Kingdom taking on Vintage. There's music. George King came to Genesis last week with one directive, the remnants of Unmatched in tow, and that was to take out not just the regime, but the rebellion as well, and establish himself atop the heap. Well, for now, the Kingdom are going to have to make nice with the duo of Big Duke Briggs and Buzzsaw Jack, the inaugural Fusion Tag Team Champions. The Outlaws saying they're going to arrive in Japan and walk out as the new World Tag Team Champions. Because remember, the winners of the Cup that very same night going to challenge the ATL for the titles. And it's so cool how we got here, because last year the ATL were Tag Team Champions. They actually lost their titles at the Cup to, the winners, the Ballers Club, Chris Diamond and Rob Cross. There's Briggs and Buzzsaw Jack. This might be the heftiest team. All four of these guys, I think, are maybe not exactly 7 feet tall, but nearing. That one guy is a big fan, that's for sure. Yeah! Duke Briggs has got the snakeskin boots on, and that means only one thing. He is ready to kick some ass. And some poor snake had to die. I mean, come on. It better not have been Medusa. Well, there's Team 1. Let's call them the Beefy Boys, because if I had to guess, this is probably nearing 1 ton of humanity. I mean, what? Both members of the Kingdom? Probably 250. Same can be said for the Outlaws, probably even a bit more. Duke Briggs, he's well-rounded. Well, the Kingdom have had their fair share of run-ins with the cousin pairing of Curtis Heist and Anthony Brown, also former Unmatched Tag Team Champions. Brown, these past few weeks, been having a series of encounters with Xander Slate, most recently coming out with the L, but now back to sharing the ring with each other. Looking to head into Tokyo, Japan in 1 week's time. Outlast the lineup. And last, but I assure you, the furthest thing from least, I have these cards here they handed me backstage earlier tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Santa Bacon and Elf Hefe Vintage making their way down to the ring as festive as can be. They're in the holiday spirit. I mean, why wouldn't they be? El Jefe with that Money in the Bank briefcase that you can cash in anytime, anywhere. It could be later on tonight for an Alpha World Championship opportunity. I love how I'm hyped. Like, please come out. There you go. Oh my God. If I saw Joey Bacon as a Santa Mall, I would not want to sit on his ladder. I would be terrified. I'd leave that mall, never go back. What is El Jefe looking like the Christmas creature? Where did you find this thing? I like to say it's bizarre, but I mean, they both are looking unusual anyway, most of the time. Last year's X-Gen Tag Team Classic winners earlier tonight said they are going to win the Tag Team Cup, Masters of the Tag Team Tournament, and finally become World Tag Team Champions. The Huppy just wants to be plastered in gold. It's going to be Joe Dirt of the Kingdom starting things off against Anthony Brown of the Street Gods, this 8-man tag team match. Leg drop to follow up the slapjack out of the Fireman's Carry, rolling neck snap. Wow. Wow, Echo. Well, there was that teamwork that made the Kingdom the last ever unmatched tag team champions. Max Ryder just blasting Brown right in the back of the head with a punch from the apron. The former television champion has had just about enough. Stop after stop after stop. That's how they do it on the streets. Tag to Curtis Heist now. Here we got two behemoths gonna clash. Punch to the side of the head and again for making him eat the canvas. Don't know where that stomp was directed at. Maybe he saw Nat or something. Knee up under the chest. Stomp, stomp again. Who's Dirk gonna try for a tag too? Someone, there you go. Max Ryder gets it eventually. It works out in the end. Back body drop by Heist. I mean, believe it or not, a former light heavyweight championship contender, but hello, Joey Bacon one time a shot at the light heavyweight title, so never forget. Fireman's Carry moment. Oh my God. Looks like he's stabbing him. Barrage of closed fists to the ribs. Heist has been beaten up worse than that, though, in back alleyways. Not going to keep him down. Max Ryder tagged to Joe Dirt. Drop to a hold, elbow drop to the lower back. Classic tag team combo. And now a stomp to the bicep. Short arm clothesline, Curtis Heist. Wants to make a tag and to bring Joey Bacon. Santa Bacon, baby. He's hungry for those milk and cookies. And just gets ducked to the outside. This is actually Bacon's season debut. Said earlier tonight how excited he was to be back in the ring. Mostly been accompanying Jefe to his matches, keeping that Money in the Bank briefcase secure. That is some serious strength by Joe Dirt. Vertical suplex to the 500-pounder. Count of 4. Ooh, a headbutt. Knocking Bacon down. shaking the entire announce desk here. Just spilled my Mountain Dew, damn it. Belly to belly. Half a ton of humanity. Joey Bacon. Are we going to get a vintage Topher Claw Christmas? No. Bacon not going to deprive the fans. What a nice guy. Joe Dirt trying his very best to get an edge over Santa Bacon, but it's not working out for him. Thrown back into the ring. And just using that big meaty claw, wrapping it around Dirt's throat, squeezing. Dirt make that hot tag. Buzzsaw Jack and Max Ryder are both waiting for him. But wait a minute. Are we gonna get it? I think we are. Santa Bacon rubbing his tuchus all up in Dirt's joint. Oh, okay. Hit him so hard he fucking teleported back into the corner. Into the pin, 1, 2. Just a 2 count. Big Duke Briggs coming in, making sure it ain't gonna end so quickly. Watch out, Brown though. Referee Tyson counted 2. Gets to 5. It'll be a disqualification. Are we gonna get an Xmas-sized Baconator? 500 pounds onto the chest. That'll do it. 1, 2. But oh, Max Ryder says otherwise. Bacon says, you want some? Here comes Anthony Brown to help out. Inverted. Dragon Rana spikes him on the dome. Stun gun has Joe Dirt desperately fighting to get to his corner and make a tag to one of the Outlaws as Max Ryder unconscious here at ringside. Bacon marking his territory. Bacon splash like grease out of the frying pan. Oh, the food coloring! The food coloring! Is Bacon gonna put some seasoning on his meal? Oh, the big man's gassed. Can we please get the Christmas creature in here? Elf Hefe. Trapped between those colossal sized thighs. Face first into the mat, busted open is Dirt. Look at that! How impressive! Extraordinary strength! Falcon Arrow followed through! Oh, with a fireman's carry sidewalk slam. 1, 2. But Santa Bacon got presents for all the good little boys and girls. Not going down without his fight. He's got the Jolly Spirit. Tag back to Max Ryder against the Outlaws are just being shunned in this match. Bacon getting the work in the corner cut off from his team. And a tag is exactly what he needs right now. What is this? Oh my God! Joe Dirt might be the single strongest man on the entire CMV roster. With 2 hands, just freaking picked Bacon up from the ring and threw him to the outside. I'm surprised it didn't cause an earthquake. Joey Bacon Making Max Ryder around like a merry-go-round. Mat slam. Big Ham just wants to do it all on his own, I guess. Yeah, I'm saying Bacon needs a freaking tag right now. Literally everybody's asking for it. Everybody wants it. Standing leg drop. Excuse me, I got a little tickle on my nose. I gotta sneeze, but I don't want to. Oh, Bacon! The tag, yeah, and Curtis Heist. I would really like to see El Jefe, but I'll take the perfect heist. Santa Bacon gets his chance to rest. Luthez press, throwing them hands. The former unmatched tag team champion barreling down on Ryder with a clothesline that would take any ordinary man's head off clean. Against the ropes, Curtis Heist running star, knee to the head. Have a nice trip. See ya next fall. Yeah, Santa Bacon could use some milk. Someone get him a cheeseburger stat. Sidewalk slam, ringside. Count of 3 by referee Tyson as El Jefe keeps a close eye on the business. Another sidewalk slam, jeez. Curtis Heist showing no remorse on Max Ryder here. Count of 6. Thrown into the apron now. The fight returns to the squared circle. Will we finally get a tag in one of the Outlaws? Look at the Kingdom, man. I don't like them personally, but you can't say they are not a cohesive unit. Max Ryder uses the opening hot tag to Joe Dirt. It's becoming evident that the Kingdom have no intentions of working with the Outlaws here. Acting like they're not even on the apron. Curtis Heist revving up. The street-bound brute with a trio short arm clotheslines. I'm just waiting for that hashtag, baby. Really get the chance, though. Not if Joe Dirt has any say about it. You can't see me. Into the corner. Heist maybe wants a tag. Oh, bring him back in. Oh my God! What? The 500-pounder off the shoulders! No! Nice! How did he not buckle under the weight? Now that is strength. Oh, I've never seen it in my days. The midsection of Joe Dirt and turned to a fine powder. Big Ham, can he bring it home for the good guys? Make all the children smile. Here it comes again. The bacon splash. I'm starting to feel a bit bad for Joe Dirt. Oh. Momentary partnership between Anthony Brown and Joey Bacon. That's Elf Hefe Bateman. Please respect. That's your Mr. Money in the Bank. Another face smash. Joe Dirt. There we go. Finally a tag to the snakeskin boot-clad outlaw Big Duke Briggs. Waiting on the apron for what seems like days to get him some. Oh, maybe he's going to regret it now. Just getting hurled to the side like a bag of garbage by Santa Bacon. Body block to Bacon. Get a tag if somebody tries to, but Briggs cuts him off. Headbutt by one half of the inaugural Fusion Tag Team Champions. Oh, gee, Joe Dirt is donning that proverbial crimson mask, as they say. Falling powerbomb by Big Ham. And here we go again. What the fuck? He just knocked everyone off the apron. Cheeky. Excuse me, I'm allergic to bacon. Holy shit. That's why I didn't want to sneeze. I knew it was going to be like 8 of them. Bacon tried for the pin. Joe Dirt made the breakup, but now he's going to fill. Oh my God, what? Kicked him off into the fireman's carry and then just freaking dropped him back down to earth. Here goes Bacon to the outside. Excuse me, guys. Sorry, had to blow my nose there real quick. But yeah, Santa Bacon is no doubt the MVP of this match. But at a count of 6, Curtis Heist needs to come and intervene before we get a count out in this 8-man tag team match. Bacon with the hot tail. Hey! Here he comes, Mr. Money in the Bank. The human fishy, but tonight he's the human Christmas present. Throwing them boots. Sliding shin strike. Duke Briggs in all kinds of trouble, but a hot tag brings Max Ryder back in. Misses the clothesline. Everybody welcome to one. It's like Spider-Man here. Don't know what Hefe was doing there. Going for a choke slam. Reversal after reversal. Tit for tat, counter as El Jefe pop, locks and drops. Double axe handle. Very well could have broken the nose of Ryder. Handle mutilation. Submission applied by Mr. Money in the Bank. Will there be a submission? There will! There will! El Jefe comes in to grab that W for his team. It's a Christmas miracle. All the little fishies gonna go home happy. Max Ryder got a Christmas present under the tree in the form of El Jefe. The Street Gods and Vintage pick up momentum heading into next Sunday's 4th annual Tag Team Cup. Will it be one of these two teams that, at the end of the night, walks out as the new World Tag Team Champions? Just have to wait and see. But wait a minute, guys. This just in. I'm getting breaking news from backstage. Apparently some sort of altercation is ensuing between, am I hearing this right, Bob Luger and Tops Newsom, who later on tonight is supposed to be challenging Pat LaBave inside of a steel cage for the Alpha World Championship. We're trying to get you cameras on the scene right now so we can find out exactly what the hell is going on. Here we go, Bob Luger getting in Tops' face. Tops isn't gonna have it though. This isn't smart, Tops. What are you doing? You have a championship match in just a few moments. Bob Luger, there can only be one explanation. He's got to be doing this on the behalf of the Alpha World Champion, spilling into the locker room. Hopefully we don't see Santa Bacon getting undressed. The work ethic Titan, who earlier tonight lost his comeback match against Reese Ortiz and then laid out. Ortiz, after the bell, these two beating the hell out of each other. CMV security never been the best. Hopefully we can get somebody on the scene as quickly as possible, because Luger has intentions of making sure Tops Newsom does not make it to his championship match with Pat. Oh no. Trying to bring Tops over those supply crates. God knows what he had in mind. The Puppet Master, though, the multi-time unmatched world champion, trying his best to fight Luger off. But the living legend is in a foul mood after what transpired at the top of the show, and he is taking it out on Tops, who once again is going to have his rightful championship opportunity taken away from him. Small package driver onto the concrete floor, pure concrete. Not even a thin pad to protect him. Took the full force of that on the back of his neck. Security still not on the scene. This fight just spilling all over. Gut first, Tops Newsom thrown into that crate. Near in the power box here. These two guys gotta watch out. Power outage. The show gonna have to end. Look at Tops though, saying, "You want to fight, Luger? I gotta fight for you." Northern Lights suplex and going up on top of the crate now. Double axe handle. Connected to the back of Luger's head. This cameraman is very fast. Just a moonwalk to get out of the way of Luger getting thrown at him. Stops over and over again by the #1 contender for the Alpha World title, but if these two ever stop beating the shit out of each other, oh my God, look at the merciless onslaught that Luger is on. Smashing Tops face first into the floor over and over again. Tops ain't having this shit though. hurling them into those boxes. Still no security, nobody trying to break this up. They don't want to get between these two. Oh, off the wall. I mean, come on. Is there anything that's not going to be used as a weapon here? Bob Luger throws a hand, but Tops catches it. Hook to the jaw. Just call this a throwing match. Tops picking up a fucking, what would you even, like a table? A little shelf? Oh, God, come on! Anything that's not nailed down, viable to be utilized. Taking Bob Luger back towards the locker rooms. Reminiscent of a barroom brawl. Wait, Tops, butterfly DDT, butterfly DDT, and Tops has laid out Bob Luger unconscious. But now security has finally arrived, and why are they putting Tops in handcuffs? They're restraining the puppet master. Why the hell? He's the one that was attacked. Bob Luger attacked him. But a security contingent escorting Tops Newsom out of the arena. And I guess that gives us the definitive answer that Tops will not be getting his shot at the Alpha World title for the second straight week. Again, Pat LaFave weasels out of a defense. All right, can I blow my nose now, please? Well, guys, the show must go on as the age-old adage goes. We have still got a whole lot to dig into. As Scott Dallas, the kid who made his debut some weeks ago and, well, upset Angelo Babos. Now looks to take the skill level up a notch, toe-to-toe with the former CMV light heavyweight champion Sam Valentine, fresh off of losing his title in that fatal four-way last week. Oh. The Dream! Oh, looks like he's not alone. Sam Valentine has brought a couple of gals with him from the nightclub. I don't mind it. Sam Valentine is owed his rematch clause for the CMV Light Heavyweight Championship, but for now, just trying to shake off the cobwebs. Wait, where'd he get that water bottle from? What? What? I guess he just took that water bottle from some fan in the crowd. Putting that pyro budget to good use, that's for sure. Been a wild night on Genesis already. We just saw Bob Luger viciously assault Tops Newsom backstage. Even though Tops got the better of him in the end, a security force escorting Tops from the arena, meaning again, Pat LaFave finds a way to weasel out of having to defend his Alpha World Championship. But here we go. Scott Dallas takes on the Dream Sam Valentine with his party gals at ringside. That tweet though. Sam going to... Okay, that's one way to start a match, I guess. Where did the girls go? Oh, there they are. Hopefully they don't try to get involved. These two lovely ladies that Sam, apparently from what I could gather, met at his most recent trip to the nightclub. Now he's got some groupies. Scott Dallas teardrop suplex touched on briefly. Dallas debuted a few weeks ago with quite a shocking win over Angelo Babos. Looking to put the wrestling world on fire again if he could get the better of a former light heavyweight champion and CMV veteran. I don't know this young lady's name, but putting her hands on Scott Dallas is a surefire way to get Sam disqualified. Gotta be careful. Irish whip, Sam goes off the ropes, drop down by Dallas. Don't call him a kid though. Stomp to the wrist, Sam Valentine. Hopefully didn't come into this underestimating Dallas. You know, Sam wasn't pinned to lose his light heavyweight championship in that fatal four-way last week. The fact of the matter is, he lost it though. We will see the new champion Flatters in action later on. Actually, I think up next, going to be going one-on-one with El Jetta. Knee right off the canvas. Valentine's got a knee pad on, like a bicycle knee pad. I just noticed. One, only a one count for the Dream, the man that every lady thinks about before they go to sleep at night. That was a nice reversal by Dallas as Sam, I'd have to imagine, was going for a spear of some kind. Put up a knee to SD. Forearm smash. And Sam Valentine shows off his power with the military press-ups. Will that do it for the young Scott Dallas? Only a 2 count. Sam looking over at groupie number 1. And we all know what Sam is going for here. Oh, Dallas with the stunner, the Dallas stunner. 1. Sam got that jaw of steel, it would seem. Out of 1. Like it ain't no thing but a chicken wing. Rolling heel kick has Valentine looking a bit weary. Turn around in the corner, say cheese. Up on the top rope. What the hell? Wait a minute. What? Is he gonna do a super Dallas driver? Yes! Holy shit! The super Dallas driver, 1, 2, and somehow the former light heavyweight champion is able to kick out. He's got the club. Juice is flowing through him. Sam rolls to the ringside area, trying to get some love from his groupies. Lures Dallas back into the ring. Snapmare. Rolling neck snap. Gonna take Dallas for a bit of a walk. Up against the ropes. Catapulted. Back towards the center of the ring. And now Sam. Once again. Those muscles glimmering in the light. Oh my God! Wow! One of the groupies slid in a steel chair. Perfect position. Scott Dallas went face first off of it. Referee Tyson did not see the groupies. And even though that wasn't enough, Dallas is in La La Land right now. Sam Valentine looks to put on the final touches, going for the Dream Shatterer. Oh, walks right into that power slam. And now the groupie is distracting. Valentine uses the chair. Why, Sam? He's just a kid, damn it. The referee did not see him actually use the chair. And now Sam looking to put him down once and for all. What the hell is this? I don't even know what the fuck that was. Oh man, the face buster. Oh, but the ref's got the chair. He's messing with the chair. 1, 2, 3. Sam Valentine, nefarious means to pick up the win. Dirty heel tactics against Scott Dallas. Those dastardly groupies at ringside, I guess, did what Sam asked them to. Using that steel chair twice. And then finishing him off with the romance drop. That pump handle face. Look at this. That was so perfectly timed. Groupie number 1. And look how proud Sam is of himself. Shouldn't be proud of that. Scott Dallas is just a kid. Well, now we go into our tertiary main event, and from the man who lost the light heavyweight title last week to the man who won it, the blueprint of CMV flatters his first night as champ. Goes one-on-one with El Tejera. Still to come, we have got Braxton Sutter, the cleaner, one-on-one with Josh Wolf, and in the main event, Matt Devious gets international champion Brett Angel, I should say, all to himself. El Tejera, a former unmatched internet champion, debuted last week with a loss to Lance Martini hoping to try and bounce back and immediately get his name into the championship picture. I have no idea where this is, Echo. You'd have to go back to the beginning of the episode during the intro to see. Hefe 115 says, I just kicked your dick. This is certainly going to be a high-flying masterclass. If that's your thing, make sure to stick around. Echo, I said, go back to the start of the episode during the intro. The name of the city popped up. I don't remember it, though. I don't remember anything. El Tejera, a part of the wave of unmatched superstars rising from the ashes, the remnants of Unmatched. Gerard Fisher and Ultrich going to be representing the group and next Sunday's Tag Team Cup live from Tokyo, Japan. Tejera, though, knows he's got an opportunity in the palm of his hand, getting the light heavyweight champion one-on-one. And there he is, the blueprint of CMV and the brand new CMV light heavyweight champion, ladies and gentlemen, Flatters. What a fatal four-way. It doesn't seem right to call it a battle war that he came out on top in. Pontiac, Michigan. There you go. Flatters hoping to kick off his reign with a bang here against El Tejera in our tertiary main event. Where a win could very easily see Tejera be next in line for a shot at the goal. Tyson rings that bell and let's get it on. Out of the gate, the feline. Cracking Flatters back for him over the knee. Probably didn't feel oh so good, though. Collar double tie, and Flatters is easily going to take the strength advantage between these two. Ooh, slam, face first. Off the canvas with that wrestling slam. Now into a side headlock, punch to the face. Back to their feet they are. Off the ropes, Hurricane Rana, face buster. Looks to follow through with a kick to the midsection instead of Hurricane Rana by Tejera. Grabs the boot before it connects to the chest. Dragon screw. Tejera responds in kind. Anything you could do, I could do better. Kick for kick. Counter for counter. Back suit. Wait a minute, what the hell? Kevin Silva? What is the Portuguese god of wrestling doing down here? Kevin Silva coming down to ringside. That's going to allow Tejera to capitalize. Victory roll. 1, only a 1 count. Kevin Silva of the regime, for whatever reason, coming down here and grabbing the attention of Flatters. Looks like Silva's going to stick around as well. Parking a seat at ringside as Teixeira has no qualms about seizing. What in the fuck was that? What? Does anybody know what just happened there? Because I'm lost. Shoulder thrust. Handspring. Backflip. Another shoulder thrust. And now the slingshot leg drop to the back of the head. It's been all Teixeira. Into the pin. 1. Nope, not even a 1 count. The only thing I can imagine is that Kevin Silva laying down a challenge towards Flatters, wants that light heavyweight championship. Reverse chinlock applied by Teixeira. Stalking Flatters, who's pulling himself up to his feet. Gonna help him out. Backbreaker. Well, oh, there goes Tyson taking his bump for the night. Into the corner, Flatters trying to mount this comeback. The champion caught from behind. Super kicks the knee. Mushroom stomp. That vertical leap of the feline. Whew, Nelly. Flatters has the upper hand momentarily. El Teixeira does not allow that to last, though. Ever since Kevin Silva came down to ringside and distracted the champion, Teixeira has been dominating. Up to the top rope. Wait a minute. The former unmatched internet champion. Shooting star press. 1, 2, 3. El Teixeira defeats the light heavyweight champion. Definitely got to give a nod to the interference by Kevin Silva on that one, though. Flatters was firmly in control before the Portuguese god of wrestling came down and stuck his nose where it didn't belong. Here was the beginning of the end. The mushroom stomp. Teixeira followed up with a beautiful shooting star press. And look at this, Kevin Silva coming into the ring to celebrate with Teixeira. This is interesting because Silva a part of the regime, El Teixeira a part of the remnants of Unmatched. But it looks like a momentary partnership to best the light heavyweight champion succeeds here tonight. Well, guys, we got a tweet here from Sam Valentine who says, Hep A, Hep B, help me celebrate my win and party at electricity. Luger, come through and get some tips on how to work those tries. Looking a little small, guy. Oh, boy, Sam Valentine's starting to pick up the never-ending rivalry with Luger again. But into our co-main event. And Josh Wolf asked for this match, believe it or not. Ask and you shall receive. Josh Wolf gets the cleaner of the regime, Braxton Sutter, 1-on-1. Still to come, Matt Devious and international champion Brett Angel go at it in a non-title confrontation. It's the first time we're seeing Josh Wolf in action since Death Wish, as I said earlier tonight, where, of course, Wolf lost his shot at the Alpha World Championship when Pat LaFave introduced Braxton Sutter and made it a handicap match. Wolf hoping to strike at Pat by taking down his guard dog. The massive hominid known as Braxton Sutter, the right hand of Pat LaFave. Surprised it wasn't him who attacked Tops Newsom backstage earlier tonight. Called the cleaner for a reason, and that's exactly what he's going to look to do here. Finish off Josh Wolf once and for all. There's only so long that Pat LaFave can run and hide. Last week he literally left the building so that Tops couldn't get a shot. Now tonight he has Luger attack him backstage and then has Tops arrested. What kind of physical condition is Josh Wolf in? Unknown to me. I was asking around earlier tonight, checking in with the medical crew, but nobody is quite sure. And that's not even a touch on the mental state of Josh Wolf. Both these men are slated to compete in next Sunday's 4th annual Tag Team Cup, though. Live from Tokyo, Japan, Wolf pairing up with Reese Ortiz while Sutter and Devious renew their partnership. Wolf looking mean, though, as he makes his way out here. Dead man walking. Many in the CM universe and backstage have been calling Josh Wolf all day because what kind of sane man would challenge Braxton Sutter to a one-on-one match, would willingly want to get Sutter in the ring? Well, you're looking at him right there. Josh Wolf is his name. So here we go. The Cleaner versus the Vessel of Fenrir. The more and more the regime pushes Josh Wolf down, humiliates him, beats him up, the more I see that old side of Josh Wolf start to rear its ugly head. That Fenrir side of him beginning to pour back out. Braxton Sutter wastes no time digging his teeth into the meal that is Josh Wolf here. Stomp down onto the bicep. Josh Wolf, though, right back up with the jawbreaker under the chin. Wolf running at Sutter. It's like charging full force into a brick wall. Another jawbreaker. There we go. Luthez press. Raining down some right hands. Wait, what the hell? That's George King's music. Nowhere to be seen on the ramp. Josh Wolf says, hey, the more the merrier. Wait for him, but where the hell is Wait a minute! George King is in the ring! What the hell? King with the Royal Flush! The Royal Flush! What the? Now George King hightailing it out of the ring after laying out Wolf, but Sutter is still reeling as well. Both men are down. Somehow referee Tyson did not see the interference there. Wolf is just sleeping. Sutter hopes to continue the damage. Why would George King attack Josh Wolf? He made it clear last week that the regime, the rebellion, it doesn't matter. They will both be laid out in his path of destruction. Man, Josh Wolf ate that royal flush as if his odds against Braxton Sutter already weren't severely on the low side. Lucky for him, Sutter wasn't immediately able to make a pin or anything because, well, Wolf had knocked him down. He was still recovering. We got some blind-ass refs in CMV. How Tyson did not see that interference and call for the disqualification, I will never know. From the torture rack, just dropping him down to earth. Lateral press. One. Just a one count, though. Sutter not done. Hangman's neck breaker. Just continuing to adopt a slow, deliberate pace. There's that choke. Short arm shoulder block. Stomp onto the elbow. And now going after the shoulder. Trying to snap the arm into two halves. Only someone like Josh Wolf can pick himself up and carry on after getting blasted by George King. Going into a sharpshooter variation. Josh Wolf catching a second win here, thriving off the energy of the CMV universe. But will it be enough against the cleaner? German suplex. Wolf turns it around to an arm drag. Spinning soul kick. Backbreaker. Russian leg sweep combination. Wolf wants to leave a lasting impact on Sutter. It's very apparent he's wanting to break the arm. Wait a minute, Sutter! The brace! The brace! Oh! Brainbuster onto the brace. 1, 2. That's exactly what was the downfall of Joshua with Death Wish, but not going to be enough here. Wolf somehow survives. Braxton Sutter's got more for him. Like a freight train. Coming in hot. Unrelenting. Jawbreaker. Sutter staggers. Wolf sees that as maybe his last bastion. His last chance. Sit out powerbomb. Woo, Nelly. Braxton reversing the momentum as again. The brain buster onto the knee. The metal of that brace right off the back of Wolf's skull. And still he kicks out. Sutter visibly getting more and more frustrated, agitated. Wolf refusing to stay down, but Sutter refusing to give him an edge. Just continuing to throw every big move he's got in his arsenal at Josh. You might have forgotten by now that George King interfered early on. Josh Wolf praying to the powers that be. Maybe to Fenrir, wanting to bring that side out of him again. I don't know what the hell exactly that was. Whoa! Wow! What? Oh, classic WWE 2K. As soon as there's a great spot, pauses the game. Oh, man. Shot in the dark by Wolf paid off. 1, 2. No trace, Poker, no trace. Josh Wolf, Irish whip. Braxton hangs on for dear life on the apron. Wolf gonna slide him back through the ropes. Hangman's DDT. Is there an actual possibility that Wolf can come out on top? Oh, man. Braxton Sutter. Just like a wild animal, you corner them, they just get more dangerous. Golly. Wolf is getting ripped apart. And they say the third time's the charm. But catches the kick to set up the brainbuster. Into a triangle choke. Triangle choke by Wolf. Will Braxton tap? Will Sutter be forced to submit for the first time ever? Wolf's got him trapped. Sutter hangs on. How Josh Wolf is even standing. No! The jaws! Sutter fucking flipped out of the jaws. And now Sutter with a camel clutch STF, and Wolf is forced to tap. In the blink of an eye, Braxton Sutter takes out the Wolf. Just when Josh Wolf, you thought maybe there was a possibility pulling Braxton into the jaws, Braxton fucking flipped out of it and locked in a camel clutch STF variation. Wolf tapped almost immediately. I mean, how Wolf survived for so long after the George King interference is amazing in and of itself. The cleaner does as his name suggests. Now it is main event time here for Genesis number 148, you beauties, as we get a first-time encounter. The dastardly hero killer Matt Devious one-on-one with international champion Brett Angel, who is slated to defend his title, his first defense since winning it back at Death Wish in 1 week's time next Sunday in Tokyo, Japan, against a mystery opponent. Angel hoping to use this as a bit of a tune-up, but well, I wouldn't call Matt Devious a tune-up, especially after his win over Paul Devine at Death Wish. Devious, if you want my opinion, might be as dangerous as he ever has been, riding the high, that career highlight victory. As Brett Angel is making his entrance, hardly got a chance to even say anything, and Devious just comes running out from the gorilla position. Not looking to waste any time, he knocked the championship right off of Brett. God damn! Devious always known as one to take any advantage he can. Assaulting the Outcast from behind as these two, oh, okay, invisible force field around the ramp, apparently. Brett Angel, Matt Devious beating the hell out of each other here at the top of the stage. Oh, into the invisible wall again. I'm not too sure what's going on now. Referee Tyson here in the ring is not going to try to break this up between these two. Devious jumps the gun. They're just slowly making their way down the ramp now. If these two can make it to the ring, I don't see why we still can't have this match. Tyson says, come on. We're having it. This match is continuing. Despite the pre-match assault, Tyson gonna allow this one to continue, guys. Devious continues to pick the bones. The dastardly villain of CMV beating the snot out of the international champion right now. Alpha Mare water slide though, coming back strong as Angel. Slingshot senton, Brett hoping to make quick work. Devious sidesteps though, and now the air raid siren skull cracker. And Devious, much like the Paul Devon at Death Wish, looks to maybe take a few years off of Angel's career with the Vertebreaker. Into the pin. 1, 2. It is not going to be enough to best the 4-time unmatched world champion. Devious came out here thinking he had the greatest game plan of all time. Attacked Brett Angel as he was making his entrance. Put him down, easy peasy, lemon squeezy in the ring like it ain't no thing but a chicken wang. But he was finding out real quick that ain't gonna fly. Vintage Angel. Aggressive pin, Brett's pissed. Devious kicks out. Thunderous kick to the back. That just made Devious angry. Rolling heel kick. What's he doing? Oh, I see. Dirty heel tactics. Both feet on the middle rope. Oh! The Blackest Night! The Blackest Night! I was getting ready to read a tweet. Brett Angel interrupts me. Covers. Will it be enough? No, it will not. These are two hard-headed superstars. We got a tweet, though, from Paul Devine. Says, Devious can't add 2 + 2. And then Chris Andrews tweets saying, Angel sucks too. I don't know exactly what Paul Devine's tweet means. Brits is understandable. Of course, Angel defeated him last week. Another air raid siren skull crack. Does Devious have Brett beat? 1, 2, 3. He does. Devious. Again, just like at Death Wish over Paul Devine. Brings an end to the hot streak that Brett Angel has been on. Furthest thing from a clean win. But in the record books, it will say Matt Devious defeated Brett Angel. Devious does it again, using those underhanded tactics attacking Angel before the match started. And then just going full throttle. Wow, what a show, guys. Oh, I'm doing a big stretch. I've been sitting here for like 3 hours plus. Awesome couple of shows. Thank you guys for tuning in and watching with me. I hope that you only have the greatest of holidays. Do keep your eyes out on our website and our Twitter, as in the next couple of days I will be making the announcement for the 4th annual CMV Christmas giveaway. Someone could win a dope-ass wrestling shirt of their choice from Amazon. And if you are new to the show, make sure you do drop a follow so that you get an alert every time that I go live. The next time of which will be next Sunday for the 4th annual CMV Tag Team Cup live from Tokyo, Japan. But again, enjoy your holidays. I wish you nothing but the greatest of gifts. And I will see you when I see you. Peace.